Alright guys, been a while since I put up my last video, but I'll just do a couple of stocks quickly. Alright, so we'll start with NVA, which is what I normally start with. So, NVA, we had the CR here, I've talked about that a couple of times now, and we saw the sell-off down to around 15 and as low as 14.5 cents. But since then it's been this uptrend. We can see here it's been respecting this trend line along here, and the price being slowly pulled up. So now it's around the 17-cent mark. There's the potential of a bearish head and shoulders formation pattern here. But to confirm that pattern, we'd need the share price to get to around 14.5, or even as low as maybe 14 cents. And the measured move to the downside would be down to around 8 cents. It'd be back down to around this range here. Okay, I just think that's highly unlikely based off of the company fundamentals that we'd see anything like that. So I'm for the most part discounting the probability of this being a head and shoulders. It'd be too early to be saying that anyway. Besides, we're respecting this trend line. So to me, it's simply resuming the upward trend. So to me, NVA is a very strong buy right now. We just need to close above this 22.5 cents, and we're at those highs again where it can really move. So we're 5-6 short cents away from that happening. And just looking at the buying pressure as well, I mean, there's lots of soaking up of the shares on supply right now after the capital raise. You just seen the buy side just stack up. So I'm really bullish on NVA still. I'll look next at, let's look at LTR. So LTR, this is great. Okay, so bit of a box here, which is also a pennant, a symmetrical triangle. And I was talking here at 34 cents that it might make the move over this overhead trend line here, over 40 cents. Okay, and it done that. The measured move being 8 cents from here, so 34, it hit 42. Pretty much there, 41.5 cents, and it's sticking around here since. They're in the 43, 44 cent range. So LTR has just been bullish for months now, for a long time. So LTR, that's still a buy for me. It's getting expensive now for where they're at, but it is still a buy. I wouldn't be buying any more just yet, but I'm certainly holding. I'm not selling my LTR anytime soon. I'm waiting for these more results. But it'll be interesting to see whether it comes back and it retests this trend line here and that acts as support, or whether it goes back below it or simply consolidates here. Okay, so that's LTR. Let's look now at, we'll go down to EMH. Just loading it up. Okay, EMH. So Davis boxes here. There. Now, when I was last talking about EMH, so see these pennants here forming inside these boxes, and here. So on the daily, when it closed above, so it broke above this pennant, and then right at the top of the box there, retested and then shot. And my measured move from here was, off of memory, it was 1.05 cents, $1.05. It went straight through that. So on day 2 after the breakout from the box, it hit $1.08. Got as high as $1. Let's see. Got as high as $1.27 before a bit of a sell-off here, bit of profit taking. But the length of this flagpole is pretty significant. It'll be interesting to see whether it consolidates here, forms another flag, because that's a 30-cent move potentially if it continues to form another one again. Sitting around, it's too early to say now, but sitting around like $1.17.5, that could take us around to like $1.50, $1.45. But there's a lot to be seen yet. But EMH, so I did sell, like I explained in the last video, I sold my INF because I saw this move was coming. and I bought right here at 93 actually, and so I was able to get this profit here. I was able to be part of that ride there, which I was happy with. That's like a 25-30% profit. But I'm not selling it, not trading it just yet. I'm going to hold on, see what happens. I think EMH has some catching up to do with VUL. That's my opinion, because VUL's just been going crazy and EMH is kind of lagging, considering how it compares to VUL. So I'll look at INF now. So last video I was talking about this bull flag with INF, and my target was 19.20 cents, if you remember. Okay, and so now we closed today 18.5 cents. So my last video was around here. I was talking how we didn't have a warning of how close we might be to confirmation of coming out of this bull flag, but it pretty much broke out just after EMH did. Okay, but that hasn't quite made the full move in my view, which is 19.20 cents. But this is strong bullish price action here. So INF is still a buy in my books. I have no problems buying here right now. Okay, so I'll be interested to see where it goes. LCL is becoming a buy again. So you could have averaged down if you're buying back here. This is one I'll put down to a mistake which I made. So I was accumulating back here when it looked like it was creating this ascending triangle. It broke down out of that ascending triangle, became a rectangle. Now what I should have done, I should have sold when it broke to the downside here. This should have been my sell right here, and to save me from further losses. But I do have pretty high conviction in LCL, so I wasn't too concerned, but that would have been the right procedure to do. It would have been the right thing for me to do, is sell right here, which I considered doing. But I didn't have too much in it. I didn't have too much to lose, and my conviction of stock remained high, so I just held on, and it got really cheap. It got right down 9.5 cents, and we're looking at possibly gapping down to like around 7. I didn't think I was going to do that, so I continued to hold on. I wasn't going to sell for so little, and now we're broken above this downtrend here, and it looks to be forming a flag here. So we're forming a flag there at 13 cents. Target should be around 15.5 cents. If it does make a move. So I think LCL is a good buy again, especially back here. One of my friends bought back here. That was an awesome buy that he made. So well done, mate. But I think LCL has become a buy again, and it's going to be great to see what comes out with the next drill results. And we'll just have a quick look at VUL. Where is VUL? All right, here it is. So it's just gone parabolic. This is my first 10 baggers of stock, so I got 1,000% profit on this stock now. So very happy about that. So looking back, I haven't charted this one for a while, I don't think. Broke above this box. Breakout was a failure, came back, retested, formed this trend line here, this channel, and it just simply broke out above it. So it's now at $3.73. I was thinking this stock was too dear to buy back at $1.12 myself, because of where my average was, but fuck, I wish I had bought more. But it's going to be interesting to see. This here would be where it will see whether it respects the overhead trend line, or should it drop back into the channel. So here could be a good opportunity for taking profit, but on this stock it's dangerous, because it's proven time again, like, if you took profit here when it broke above this channel, you missed out. So I'm very hesitant to make a sell on this one. I actually want to hold VUL long. I think it can make a lot more from here. I think it can make another, for me, another 100% gain in the short term, at least from here. So I'm holding VUL. Alright, so I think that'll do for now anyway. Good luck, fellas.